What's up guys, it's SRC bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This time I'm playing Hardcore Kill Confirmed, and yep, you heard that right, Hardcore. And that's not something that you see on YouTube very often, and I'm really not sure why that is, and why that's the case. But you know, I had a group of people that wanted to play Hardcore, and so that's something that I did here, and I thought you guys would enjoy just a little bit of variety. I'm going ahead and playing this here on the map Downturn, which is really one of my least favorite maps in this game. I just don't really know why. I guess there's just no real great way for me to play it. The map, to me, it just doesn't play out the same every time. And as I've gotten to play a lot of the maps, you know, you kind of get to know the spawns. You know kind of just the general hotspots of the map. And this map, for whatever reason, I just can never get things going in long succession. You know, I can get a couple kills, and then I just kind of get disoriented. And it seems like the spawns change and people's positions change. And I really don't know where to go. So I guess my strategy with this was just to kind of run through these buildings, just kind of rush up and just kind of try to keep on the move. And so you can see here, you know, there'll be quite a few clips where I run through a building and pick up 2 or 3 or 4 kills at a time, just like that there. And so that's kind of my strategy. I stick to the outside of the map. It seems like with the team deathmatch and kill confirmed on this, the majority of people really avoid that middle section where the B domination flag is. And they really do just kind of stick to this outside. And so here I go to call in my care package, and there was a guy back there. I just wasn't really expecting. I didn't check the corner. I thought that it would be empty and that I'd just be able to lay down and call in a care package there, but it just didn't work out for me. And, you know, that happens sometimes. And so, you know, playing hardcore to me was a really big adjustment. And I actually have played almost primarily hardcore back in COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. And then towards the end of Black Ops, I went to just the regular core game mode. And in Modern Warfare 3 here, I've just been playing core almost exclusively. And so to go back to hardcore now was a pretty big adjustment, actually. Some of the biggest things that really threw me off were not having the mini-map on the screen, obviously. The biggest reason that bothered me wasn't really so much to see, you know, the UAV or where the teammates were. It was the fact that you don't know where your own team is. And that's one thing that really threw me off, because the way I play this and the way I understand the spawns of the game and the kind of general flow of how the game works, I base that really off of where my teammates are. And so when you're playing hardcore, you really have no idea. Like right now, I have no idea where my teammates are. I know there's 1 or 2 near me, but beyond that, I have no idea where they are. So it kind of makes it difficult to play. And, you know, especially when you can kill your teammates, because friendly fire is on, it can be a little bit difficult. And one thing I want to point out is you saw I put that IMS right there by the doorway. That's one of the best places to place an IMS, really almost in the game, but definitely on this map. It always gets you kills. It's in such a high traffic area coming out of that building, headed towards that C-Dom. And it's kind of in between, just a perfect spot where it kind of cut out along the corner of that doorway. And there's just a cement barrier to protect it, so people don't see it when they walk around it, and they're really not looking for it. And by the time they do see it, usually they're dead. So you'll see here, my IMS is going to pick me up some kills. I think it's going to get me 2 in a row right there, and then I think it continues to do some work here as it sits out there. And so if you do play this map and you know you run like a care package or IMS type kill streak, definitely place it right there on the corner, because the spawns change all the time. So even if your team has that C-Dom, most likely people are going to be coming there at some point. So I definitely recommend that. The other thing that was kind of a big change for me, or a big thing adjustment in hardcore versus normal, is not having the score up on the screen. That just really, really bothered me this game, because it was a really close game, and sometimes you'll hear, you know, that we lost the lead, or we've got the lead, and you know that's helpful. But beyond that, I had no idea what the score was almost this entire game, and so that was really, really frustrating. To have to kind of constantly change that. So here I'm trying to call in an airstrike, and just remembering that, you know, an airstrike will also kill friendlies. Really had no idea where to put it. I saw that red dot pop up there, and was just hoping, kind of crossing my fingers, that it didn't wipe out half my team. And I actually did really well with it. I got 4 kills right there with it. So you just have to be really careful with stuff like that when you're playing hardcore. But like I said, not having the score up on the screen was really frustrating. And I really don't understand why they do that. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You know, not having the heads-up display, the extra bullet damage, not having the mini-map. You know, I could see how that makes the game little bit more challenging or a hardcore mode, but not having the game score, that just seems almost, you know, a disadvantage that's not an advantage to anyone else. It's just, you know, kind of dumb. And so I don't really agree with that. And then also not having your kill streaks. You know, normally in the lower right hand corner there, it shows you what kill streaks you're running and how many points you have on your point streak to that. And so that was kind of frustrating here too, because I'm running like a care package and attack helicopter, I believe Reaper. And, you know, a lot of times when I get a care package, I don't want to call it in right where I am. You know, I'm either in a building or I'm in a bad spot or I'm near the enemy spawn. And so I don't want to call it in right away. Well, then when time goes by and you think back, it's like, you know, do I have a care package? Am I one away from a care package and I need to use it? And so that's just really frustrating too. I don't understand the point of that being in the hardcore mode. You know, how that's really an advantage or disadvantage to anybody other than just kind of more of an annoyance than anything else. And so, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. You know, do you guys play hardcore at all? And, you know, do you like it? Do you not like it? And what are some things that, you know, you appreciate about it, or what are some things you wish they would change about it? And, you know, the other thing is I kind of wonder why YouTube commentators don't post hardcore gaming. You know, if I hadn't switched back to core towards the end of Black Ops and had just continued to be a hardcore player, I probably would be posting hardcore games constantly on my channel. And so I'm not really sure why commentators don't post that. I'm not sure if they think it's cheap or if it's too hard to get good gameplays with it. You know, I'm not really sure. I mean, certainly I think an m.o.a.b would be hard to do on hardcore just because you can die so fast. I mean, there's a lot of times where you almost don't even have a chance to react to a gunfight. You know, so I can understand where long streaks would be hard. But at the same time, you know, it opens up so many more, you know, guns and different things to the game that, you know, I mean, really like an FAD would probably be an awesome gun on hardcore because it's got such a fast fire rate. You know, some of the rocket launchers and grenade launchers do really, really well. You know, the riot shield is probably a one-hit kill. So there's a lot of things that hardcore opens up. And, you know, I know a lot of players that do better on hardcore than they do on core. And so I'm just kind of curious as to why nobody really posts hardcore games on YouTube. And so this is really funny. Not really funny, but, you know, so I'm just calling in my care package, you know, same spot I normally would, just behind some cover here, just kind of hanging out, waiting for this care package. And it comes in, and it kills me. Oh my god, am I mad. Are you serious with that? Are you serious? Why would that kill me there? That is unbelievable. Take that out of the game. It is stupid. I get if it lands on your head, but, you know, to hit the ground and tumble 4 times and then run over your leg and kill you, that's just stupid. Oh my god. If there is one thing that makes me mad in this game, it is care packages killing me. I should really just edit together a montage of care package deaths. I've probably had a dozen of them since this game came out. And a lot of times, I really do, you know, put some focus on making sure that it's not going to kill me. But, oh my god, that's frustrating. So, let me know, does that happen to you guys, or am I the only one that's just, you know, too dumb to get out of the way of the care package when it comes in? That's pretty funny. So, just let me know in the comments below, you know, if you guys are using care packages and if you run into that, because it's definitely a huge problem for me. And, see here, you know, I've had a couple deaths in a row now, and again, it just kind of comes down to where I really don't know where the enemy team is. You know, we finally got a UAV up, but I hear some footsteps in this room, or I thought that I heard some either shooting or footsteps here. And so, you know, playing kill confirmed, you kind of want to stick with your team, and I saw that they were on the other side of the map, and I saw from the UAV the enemy was on the other side of the map, so I didn't really want to push this by myself. But then I, you know, was calling out to my teammates. He told me there was a guy on that car back here. And so we're kind of coming to this side together. And I'm not sure how he didn't kill my teammate there, because it looked like he shot at him. But now I think the game is basically tied. I think that tag right there just said that we took the lead. And it's really coming down to the wire here. And I really, really enjoy playing close games like this. I mean, it's certainly fun to destroy the other team sometimes. But anytime you get into a competitive type game, you know, it's usually a lot of fun, and most of the time, you know, we come out ahead, although unfortunately here we don't. We lose by 2. And my final score here is 30-12. I appreciate you guys watching this, and again, let me know what you think about hardcore gameplay, and if that's something you'd like to see more of. But other than that, I will see you guys in the game. Thanks a lot.